just for a minute. Close your eyes for a second.
Hello Posh fam, welcome back to the channel. It is a new year, 2025. Now on today's recap, we're going to be talking all things the Real Housewives of Potomac, of course. As you all know, they did go into hiatus for 2 weeks, but now they are back. I do have some breaking stories that would link this particular episode together, and we're going to get into that very quickly. Thank you again for subscribing to this channel. Guys, it's 2025. We need to get the numbers up. I don't know what I need to do. Who do I need to hug here? Who do I need to see and speak with? Please, let's grow this channel. Share this channel with your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe. What do you know? I might be giving you a shout out in one of my commentary episodes. With that being said, let's just kick in and get into the episode that was. Guys, there's a lot to talk about. You know what? The girls are in Central America, in Panama, celebrating Wendy's liberation party. And guys, I must confess here, the only thing or the only person that needs liberating is Mia. And I guess the wings of Mia or the webs that's connected to Mia also need some sort of liberation. And when I mean web, I mean ink. We might be liberating ink. We might be liberating, for sure, liberating Gordon. The kids are also, not immune from this particular liberation, and who knows, maybe Jacqueline can open her eyes very wide and see, maybe blink one or two and tell us that she needs help, because we all need liberating from Mia. And this is where I actually did say that this particular episode is going to be linked with the breaking story off of Instagram, courtesy Mia, of course. Let's dive into that breaking news. Now, over the 2 weeks hiatus, the holiday season, they were off air and I was bored, and so I went on Instagram and what have the Shade Room Jasmine brand, and I think Religion all reporting that Mia and ink are no longer an item. And I'm like, what is going on? The Shade Room did share a statement from Mia, saying that they were good together, or they are good together, they love each other, however they are loving each other from a distance. I'm like, what the hell is this, girl? What the? Then I went to it because I was like, I was not convinced, because the multiple personalities that this woman and her relationship, it is a hard web to actually unpack. The woman is straight up delusional. At this point, she is calling Gordon out for his mental health problems. I reckon giving her diagnosis, or giving Gordon's diagnosis of bipolar 1, if there is anything higher than bipolar 1, I don't know, is bipolar 1 the least to bipolar 2? Maybe bipolar -1, or let's start from bipolar 0, because this woman takes the cake of multiple personality disorder. There is something not quite right with this chick. Let me catch a break and you will see why. I went on her Instagram and there were photos from the holiday season with her and the kids, as well as Gordon. I'm like, and she's like, family, love each other. Then there's a single, like a shot between them. And I'm like, what is going on? Couple months ago, you guys were at odds. You were, this particular episode, you were literally about to have a panic attack because Gordon took the kids without informing you. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, I went further down the Instagram page. I'm like, what's going on? A few, posts prior, she was celebrating her 40th birthday with ink in tow. Of course, Jacqueline, the side hand, is always there. I'm so sorry. But it was just a lot. I was like, I cannot make the timeline, because all of this snapshot revolves within 31 days. Okay, if we add the 6 days of 2025, maybe get like 42 days. Who knows? But there's just a lot going on. This woman's VJ is not having a break. I can tell you. But I might definitely be having a break from Jacqueline's, because she's pregnant. But who knows? Jacqueline, with what was revealed in this particular episode, I don't know what honestly, I don't know. Anyway, this particular episode opened as it ended the last episode, which is episode 12. Episode 13 opened with, Mia still having a panic attack about the fact that she couldn't get hold of her kids. Now, personally, guys, do you know what I think? All of this is a hoax, and you're going to find out. I am not trying to be mean. I can understand. I'm a single mom, and I can understand a lot of the nuances as it relates to co-parenting dynamics of just recently separated couples having to adjust to their new lives because they don't want to be together. But guess what? You think not being together is going to mean you're not going to speak together? No, if you have kids, you're going to be together whether you're not together, because there's going to be one form of communication about the kids until the kids are officially adults. Yeah, which pretty much sucks out nearly all of your youth. I digress. Okay, she's having a panic attack. She couldn't get hold of Gordon. I feel this is a hoax for TV, made for TV. She had this whole thing scripted with Gordon, Jackie, or Jacqueline, or whatever her name is, the pipe piper blowing all the horns and letting us know that, this is really serious. This chick is going through the most right now. Well, guess what? The kids were pretty much linked to Jacqueline. Jacqueline's nanny or a sister that was grandparents. I do not know. Now, she was on the phone. Now, before she left Panama, she handed the kids to a nanny. Now, I did question this in that video. I said, why would you be handing the kids to the nanny when Gordon lives 3 doors away? Why? I just knew from then on something was going to be brewing with that particular storyline, and it did brew. So she probably handed the kids to a nanny, did not discuss with Gordon. Gordon probably became upset that you should have given me the kids, regardless of the fact that we're having our moment. But I am here. I'm going to look after the kids while you're gone. And so he went, picked up the kids. I guess I don't know what transpired in between all that communication. He then dropped off the kids. And according to me, because I am literally finding it very hard to believe everything that comes out of that woman's mouth, that he went to Matters Stewart's garden or Matters vineyard or whatever. And I'm like, really? It took you 2 hours to search for the kids with your side hand, Jacqueline, making all the, I don't know, is she PA secretary plus girlfriend? She's doing too much. I don't know if she's getting paid for, I don't know how much licking is worth that much, because she's literally everything in one. Well, Mia is the boss. So I don't know. There's something in her. She's coordinating a lot of village, and it must be something, and I don't know. Eventually, they got hold of the kids, and you could see Mia went from literally bawling her head off, which wasn't quite there yet, to wanting a tequila. I saw the girls, driving out to the city to do some shopping. I did like the hat they went for, and they did go in 2 separate groups. Mia, Stacy, Kiana, and Ashley were in one group, leaving Jacqueline, Giselle, Wendy, and Karen in another group. Now, during this particular window shopping event, Ashley wanted to, let Mia know that she's overstepping her bounds. She is, making more enemies than she's making friends. And in light of the situation that happened during her event where she climbed on top of a building, she felt that she deserved, or she owed Giselle an apology, to which Mia was like, well, I'm going through a lot at the moment. My house is crumbling before me, and there's a lot that I need to sort out, and all of that gig. I was like, okay, we're not going to resolve this now. Stacey has got no storyline. It's either it's TJ or she's jumping on whoever she feels is the one that's hot at the moment. And of course, Mia, maybe Mia can pull her shots too, because Stacey will really falling right through to her on her wings. Like, what would you want me to be in this particular situation? Love quad hexagon, if I will call it. Anyway, I think Ashley did not like the conversation. She decided to walk off, and Mia, with her multiple split personality, there was no accountability taken. She didn't even flinch, or there was no reasoning or rationale behind her even wanting to conceive or show any form of empathy. Okay, whilst the other girls, no surprise, were also, having the Mia conversation there, and still on the fact that Mia did something wrong and is doubling down, not willing to apologize, and it's not something that is right. I mean, Giselle's kids are no longer kids, they're adults. So I guess if you want to talk about them on the show, they have to be paid. They're not signing up with their mom to come on the show, and so anything about their personal life should actually not be discussed in a platform as this. I just put it out there, and that's make of it what you want, and your opinion too will be appreciated in this regard. Well, during all this, the girls decided to, have a few laughs and, questions. We did get to find out a little bit more that Mia definitely had I don't know if this is good for my YouTube. Please don't censor me. She had a 5-some with Jacqueline. Jacqueline, again, every time tries to remind her, because even when she was comforting Mia when they eventually found the kids, she was like, I'm letting you know that I am your best friend. That's all these girls do not understand how this is affecting you, but I do, and I'm always going to be here for you, running your shit, cleaning your ass, cooking for you, brushing your teeth, cleaning your legs if you like, raising it, putting up top of my head as well if you like, Mia. Well, she did let us know that they had a 20-some at this point, 20-some years ago. It were a couple of guys and Mia and Jacqueline, and they were all doing the do. It's too much TV for me, guys. It's too much TV. There's some things that I find juicy, but this is now no longer juice. It's verging on to the point of, if you get what I mean. It's just too much. And you could see the mood definitely changed between the girls. They did end up going to have a dinner activity planned. This was after the rum and wine drinking. And I must say here that we could see Jacqueline constantly trying to throw a dig at Karen inability not to drink. Now Karen is letting us know she's choosing not to drink, not that she is sober of any sort, and Mia should Jacqueline and her posse, Mia, should respectfully respect themselves and not assume just because she's choosing not to drink. And I think, again, this is where the women are not understanding each other's or trying to respect what each other is going through at the moment. We did touch base with Kiana, and I'm going to say this because over at the dinner, this is where it all ended. Kiana had, during the bus ride, said that, she and Greg are doing good. They are, playing house at this point, and so far it's all smooth. And she's in love with Greg. It got to the dinner settings where the conversation again came up to the scar that she sustained during the episode of the GNA event last season or 2 seasons prior now. Well, Kiana let us know that she is pretty much taking Deborah, for filth. She is filing, or she filed criminal and civil suits, and although the case has been postponed, and again, she just needs, she needs her day in court, pretty much. Giselle felt, well, Deborah has got no money to give you if you win this particular civil suit. Was like, well, that's not her problem. That is for Deborah to, sort out. I guess at some point we need to set boundaries in shows like this. Trying to get to physically assault someone when they are out, doing their job is absolutely unacceptable. And yeah, come what may, maybe Bravo should definitely get something in the contract, that would say or make these women accountable for physical assault, because it's just abhorrent. It's despicable. This particular episode ended with, again, Mia and her multiple personalities having to argue the fact that she's going through a lot and not wanting or not listening to what the women are saying with regards to her behavior, with regards to how she is, self-centered, pretty much. And well, did I say during the ride to this particular venue, you could hear Mia talking to Ink, saying she's getting off Panama and hopping on another flight to come see Ink in New York. Now, this is a woman that was crying bloody mother that her kids were missing, and instead of you to go straight to your kids, you are hopping on another flight onto another flight to go see your man. And her excuse, her eldest son is also in New York. But girl, you know what? It's Mia and her multiple personalities. Like, is it bipolar 0 or bipolar 2? Whichever is higher than what Gordon's medically diagnosed mental health situation is, Mia is on a heightened level of that. I can assure you. Yes, true story. there is no headway here. Ashley, and there's no resolution. The women are sort of divided. Of course, Jacqueline is singing Mia's tune and letting the women know that they need to handle Mia with care and caution, because she's very fragile. She is not, guys. This woman is a lunatic, and I apologize for if this, is offensive or anyone finds this offensive. I am just using adjective to portray my opinion of this particular episode that I just saw. What's your take, guys? Come on in the comment section and share what you think. Until the next episode, I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, you are deserving, my posh fam. Thank you for watching.